I have never, ever said stay the course. I mean, I think we should stay the course.
Note to politicians in the final stretch before Election Day. Anything you say or do will be used against you, most likely on YouTube. YouTube is an online video website. 65,000 videos are uploaded and 100 million clips are viewed each day, according to YouTube. Experts say it's among the most powerful tools impacting politics today.
No one will doubt that this election year is the year of YouTube and online video.
This fella here over here with the yellow shirt, Macaca, or whatever his name is.
Virginia Senator George Allen learned about YouTube's power the hard way after this clip appeared on the site this summer.
It probably wouldn't have become a mainstream media news story if that clip hadn't been there.
And that's the impact of YouTube. It serves as a platform for the mainstream media. Take Comedy Central's Daily Show with Jon Stewart. They picked up the Macaca clip and ran it for the show's 3 million average daily viewers.
I'm from Macaca.
Thanks to this and other gaffes, Allen, the once clear frontrunner with presidential aspirations, quickly sank in the polls, and he's still scrambling to salvage his Senate bid.
The fact that a short video clip posted on the internet could essentially destroy a presidential candidacy. It's going to go down in history.
Posting politicians' mistakes on YouTube is just one way the technology's been used this election season, but new methods like astroturfing are becoming popular. That's when a professional with an agenda plants a video on the site disguised to look like the work of an amateur. It happened to Al Gore. The Wall Street Journal reported that the seemingly independent creator of this global warming spoof was in fact employed by a DC PR firm whose client list includes ExxonMobil. Gore responded with a spoof of his own.
Hello, I'm Al Gore, and I'm here to scare you about global warming.
Campaigns know the site's community of content creators has the power to change public opinion. What makes it dangerous to them is that there's no way to maintain control over the message.
The scripted campaign may be finished.
In Washington, Lindsay Arendt, Bloomberg News.
Melting the polar ice caps, brewing killer hurricanes.
In a year of financial fireworks, call this the grand finale. Bernie Madoff's alleged Ponzi scheme could come with a price tag of more than $50 billion. The victims? Schools, charities, banks, even some of Hollywood's most famous personalities.
The man has to be a sociopath or something, because how he could do this, how he could hurt so many people and people that are his best friends, is just inconceivable to me.
The other question, how could he get away with it for so long?
The SEC has been asleep at the switch.
Others fault his long list of wealthy clients.
Folks didn't do their due diligence, especially very sophisticated investors. And if they had done their due diligence and taken it seriously, why did they invest with Bernie?
The biggest losers hope federal securities insurance and class action lawsuits may help recoup some of the lost funds, but those efforts could take months or years and recover only pennies on the dollar. Those investors who scored double-digit gains from Madoff, they're also not yet in the clear.
We expect to start receiving the names of individuals who will be called upon to put profits back into the pool so that they can be more fairly distributed to all the victims.
Madoff has until New Year's Eve to reveal all of his clients to the SEC, and he could have his day in court early in 2009.
September 11th, 2006. In New York City and across the nation, a day marked by silence and sorrow, music and remembrance. In a span of hours, the president traveled hundreds of miles to visit each site where hijacked planes had crashed. At 8:46 a.m., the president and the first lady stood in silence with first responders, commemorating the moment American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower.
My name is Susan Sliwak. My husband, Robert, worked at Cantor Fitzgerald.
At Ground Zero, the 16-acre crater where the World Trade Center once stood, friends, family, and co-workers read the names of all 2,749 victims who perished there.
Shannon Lewis Adams.
At the Pentagon, silence fell at 9:37 a.m., the moment when American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the building's southwest wall, killing 184. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld spoke of the Pentagon employees who lost their lives.
We remember each of those who came to work here at the Pentagon on that bright September morning, but did not come home.
Vice President Cheney grew emotional as he imagined the last moments of Flight 77's passengers.
We will always understand the pain of their families,
and our nation will forever look with reverence upon their place, this place where their lives ended.
At the crash site of United Flight 93 in Shanksville, Pennsylvania,
Jeremy Glick.
A moment of silence was broken by the tolling of a bell. Names were read in honor of each of the 40 passengers and crew members who died while preventing their plane from hitting its presumed target.
Had those heroes not acted, I believe the capital of the United States, House and Senate, would have gone down.
The president then traveled to the Pentagon to lay one last wreath, having vowed to never forget the lessons of 9/11.